So with Kaiju number 8, there is one role we are waiting on. Because obviously when the game initially started, the first banner being Ichigo number 6. I think number 6. Yes. Obviously playing the main role of being a DPS, being able to freeze the enemy, hinder them, ice crystal for additional damage, but main role DPS. After that came along an original character, Sagan of course, and that was a defensive type character, shielding type character, right? And from that, you know, she had that countering mechanic. She was able to buff up our allies, so not only is she defending and absorbing most of the damage for the team, but obviously that attack up is a little bit of a bonus for our main DPS, so more so on the defender with a little hint of support play. And then out of nowhere, they decided to give us social number 10, a demon. Crazy amount of DPS damage from this man, absolute disgusting. It just felt like the power creep was just bumped up by twofold with the release of this unit. There's not much more to say other than that when it comes to DPS, he is the best to do it. And so realistically, the one role that we're kind of waiting on to get touched up on is support. We have still yet to get, because to be fair, if you look at the game right now, for the most part it is the 4 stars that were kind of pushing heavy on the support play. I think for the I think majority of our high rarity characters are all DPS. So yeah, no, unless I'm tripping, unless I'm forgetting about someone, but last time I can remember, I don't think there's any supportive type units. How like 4-star Social provides us the buddy skill, or like Minaito who provides us with the morale buff, of course. So I think we've got anything like that for the high rarity side of things, of course. So I think it's fair to say that we are due a support high rarity character, and obviously with my boy Social, I want more. I want him to achieve a lot more. So that's something to look forward to. Now, with all of that, prior to Social number 10 releasing, I did inform you guys on this. Obviously, the developers during that update accidentally did a bit of leaking on the guide side of it, where they showed us an upcoming event, and obviously between that we had these 2 images, and so it just kind of gave us a bit of a leak, a bit of indication to be like, okay, well, if there's a new event, if there's a new chapter coming along, then it's fair to say a new character is well on its way. And that does seem to be the case, as the developers have confirmed it. Also, just quickly for out here, during the 1st of October, again, there's going to be a lot happening. Keep in mind, Fierce Battle area does end with this one. I'm just going to say Season 1 because I think it is. Or the first one, you guys get it. So that's going to be gone, so if you haven't done it, try and achieve and make sure that you're getting it done. So yeah, during the 1st of October, there's a lot happening with story events, modes, etc. And also there is going to be, don't forget, the Steam release. So to anyone that's waiting for the PC version, yeah, this will also be releasing. So 2 days from now, we are going to be getting the PC version, which I cannot wait. I'm hoping we'll be able to transfer our accounts over. If that's the case, then yeah, I'll be happy about that. So just kind of wanted to remind everyone on that one. But if I scroll all the way up, so this released yesterday to obviously just give us a bit of an update. So it seems that we're going to be heading to London, and that is going to be the continuation of the main story with Chapter 4. And oh, would you look on who is the artwork that they are choosing to show. So this was a bit of a hint, because again, with new story, new content releasing, and mind you, 2 of the banners disappearing, aka the Sagan, the original character, as well as Minato, of course, the pickup banner. Their banners are going to be going away, and one thing that we know of is that they'll like to bring in another banner once that banner is gone. So the new character is well on its way, and again, this was just a bit of a hint to be like, okay, there's no confirmation, but is this going to be the character? Well, if I scroll all the way up, yes, it is confirmed. So it reports another original character, London Defense Operation. So there's going to be a London's Dimensional Gate, so I'm interested to see. Big Ben's there, very nice. A new closer officer joins the operation. That is right, Chester is going to be the next character that is going to be summonable during October 1st, when we get the new story, when we get the new event, when we get the new modes, and yeah, when we get the new gacha banner. So there you go. Dimensional Kaiju disasters are a global catastrophe. You know, the London Dimensional Gate was supposed to take a while to activate, but for it to do so this quickly. It's super bad. So I guess we're heading over to London, and that's where Chester's going to be. Now what's interesting about this is that I was suspecting Chester to be DPS, because obviously Sargon, we knew how she was playing, especially with the brief description on what was given about this unit, of course. Suited to me felt like a support unit, because I mean essentially that's her role realistically with what she provides. If you go over to what Chester is, what his role is, so a member of the Closer, he's formerly served in the British Defence Force as the captain of a special unit within Closer. He often takes on the role of a strategist, advising Sargon when she attempts the reckless action, demonstrating high unleashed combat power with various weapon types. He selects the optimal weapon for each kaiju he neutralizes. I was just going off from to be like, this comes some form of DPS, because to me Suited is more so on the support side of it. Now obviously with the latest characters that we had, it's fair to say that I think DPS wise we're good. I think we're good. It's going to be a very awkward situation if Chester did come in as a DPS character. So with where the game is at right now, with like the defensive play that we've got right now, the double DPS roles that we've had with the two new characters that released, obviously Ichikawa being the first unit, of course, I think it's fair to say that I think support needs to be pushed for the game itself, because again, for high rarity wise we don't have anything. So again, my money was on to say, I mean technically speaking Suited still low-key can be some form of DPS, but I'm just trying to, I mean, well then again I am also forgetting about the two other original characters that have still yet to be shown and talked about and whatnot, and to give a brief explanation on what they're doing. But I think it's fair to say that I think Chester's going to be coming in and pushing the team further, pushing the DPS character more to do more damage, and I think his role will be support sub DPS. I think that's what I'm going to go with, but it will be interesting to see on what role he's being given and what he does for the game, because again it will be in such an awkward position to be like it's a DPS character knowing what we just previously had. So I'm suspecting support, and I think we're about to achieve potential crazy numbers, especially with the units that we have. Realistically, I might say he might be able to, if he is coming in as a support, I think Sagan, Minna and Chester might be the push to fully commit and support the main DPS. Although, depending on the support role that he pushes for, I might still want to keep in 4-star social, so that way we can still get that critical hit damage through the ultimate. So we're still keeping the buddy buff alive, and then Minna Astro's damage dealt is just going to be pushed to the side if Chester can provide some form of damage dealt increase as well as attack increase, right? So we'll have to see on who's going to get subbed out. But yeah, if you guys need confirmation, if you guys want to know who the next character is, it is going to be the original character, Chester. And we are heading towards London as another gate has opened, with kaiju spawning in left, right and centre. So come October 1st, just a reminder, we're getting the story event, there's events, there's modes being reset, all that good stuff. Also make sure to know that on the 9th of October we're going to get that new game mode, so it'll be interesting to see how that's going to be. But yeah, 1st of October there's going to be a lot of things to do, a lot of things that we can grind, get currency for. The PC version will also be accessible, and through all of that and with all of that, Chester will be officially releasing into Kaiju number 8, and we will see what this man is capable of. But I am going with my money to say that he's going to be support, and at this rate, I mean at this point he has to be support, looking at the character roster that we've had, characters releasing, it just has to be. If it's not, it's going to be awkward. It's going to be really awkward.